Hey, what's going on, y'all? Look, I don't know about you, but some of my favorite memories is sitting around listening to my grandpa. My grandpa would tell me stories, and I would, sit there with my little fishing pole, and he'd tell me stories about him growing up and fishing. There were times we working on the truck, and he would talk about different times that he grew up working on a truck, and different little stories of his life, things him and his friends used to do in the backwoods and stuff like that. And a lot of us have those types of memories, right? And why do we have those memories? Because they were told to us in story form, right? It was memories that we remember in story form. Well, Jesus did the same thing with his disciples and with those that he spoke to, right? Matthew 13 is a perfect example of this. But while we have these stories that we were to learn from, right? When you tell somebody something, it's a story possibly for you to learn something from. Most of life is not just blah. It is something every day, every aspect that we have is something to learn from. Well, Jesus did the same thing for other people so that they may understand easily. Now, if they don't understand, there's a reason for this. And it says, for they look, but they don't really see. They hear, but they don't really listen or understand. A lot of us live our lives like this every single day. We are living day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, just trying to get through the day. We see what's going on, but we don't really want to see it. We hear what's going on, but we really don't want to hear it. We go to church, we pick up our Bible, we read our Bibles. We hear the different things that are out here that are good, but we play a part. We're not actually living it out. We're not actually reading our Bible to understand what's going on and how we're supposed to live our life. We're seeing, we're hearing, but we're not wanting to understand, right? Because we're not really seeing, we're not really hearing, and we live our lives like this. So as I sit here today and I'm talking to you, my grandfather told me a lot of stories of growing up. He was telling me these not only because building a relationship with me, he was doing it to teach me something, for me to listen and to understand. And a lot of the reasons of the reason I am the way that I am today, the man I am today, I give full credit to my grandfather, because he had a lot of influence on me as a child, right? So I went after him. We as Christians should do the same thing with Jesus. We can read our Bible because we're told to live like Jesus. Well, how are we supposed to live like Jesus if we don't read his word to understand? The parables, the stories that are in there, Jesus said so that we can easily understand in our way. We're not going to understand fully, because we're even told we're not going to understand fully, but he used things in life for us to do, just like our fathers or our grandfathers or whoever it was influenced you. So take some time, sit back, get into the Bible, and especially your Gospels, but jump into the book of Matthew and read some of the parables and try to relate that to your life. Where are the weeds in your life? Where are the seeds, and where you're laying the seeds in your life? Where's God laid the seeds in your life? All these different parables. Think about that. Get into it. See what God has done for you, what you can do for God. And every day you move forward with that, the better Christian you become, the more faithful you become, and the more that you see God around you. Anyways, y'all, God bless. Talk to you later.